Hello everyone, welcome to Cold Waters by Killerfish Games. My name is jfavignano. Today we're going to check out this game for the very first time. We'll probably do some training missions, and then if we have any time we might do a single mission, but if not, we'll do that in the next video for sure. Cold Waters is the new Subsim out on the market. I've seen this coming out I saw it on the horizon there for a while, and I was following its development. Pretty amazing stuff that they have implemented into this game. I was a big fan of the Silent Hunter series. I used to play hours and hours of it with my father because my father actually did serve on a nuclear sub in the Cold War. So here we are in Cold Waters. This is based on the Cold War, and we're actually going to be operating one of the vessels that he did. So it's pretty awesome to see this technology and pretty much what he went through back in the day. Let's go ahead and go to training. Basic torpedoes is what we're going to start off with, and we're going to learn this together. Sturgeon class. Yes, you have automatically assigned a Sturgeon class submarine for this mission. Fantastic. There it is right there. That's what it looks like. We'll hit accept. And basically, they're going to teach us how to use torpedoes. Yes. At the beginning of the mission, you're presented with a screen. Yep. This is the mission briefing screen. Close to, you can change this right here. I'm not sure what the KYD means. Yard distance, maybe kilometers, to yard distance. I don't know what that means. All hands man battle stations. We'll click on that and it should jump in there. All right, here we are greeted with the Sturgeon, as you can see right here. Here's what the ocean looks like. Graphics are actually pretty impressive in this game. I do like the way it looks. Some people said that they didn't like how clear the water was or how far you can see, the distance wise. And you can change a parameter. I did read it in the forums. People were making the water murkier and changing the color of it and stuff. So it's very, very open to modding. This game is. So welcome, Commander. It's time to begin combat training. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and click this. Camera controls, okay, yep, I kind of figured it out. Right-clicking and moving it around. Player submarine, current contact, torpedoes, missiles, and aircraft. So we can hit F1 for the player submarine. The current contact, which we have an S1 out there, it's a sonar 1 contact. And then I can hit F2 for the current contact. And as you can see, it's completely, you can hear it, but it's invisible because basically what we see on here is what it will draw in the 3D world. So you're not cheating pretty much using an outside view. You can change that in the settings if you don't like that. F3 is torpedoes and missiles. We have none in the water, so it doesn't hit anything. Aircraft. Oh, wow, that's like a Tu-95 Bear right there. I made a rhyme. Very cool. Back to our sub. Here we are, sitting here ever so gracefully. All right, let's continue on. Periscope. Press 0 to raise your periscope. So we'll hit that. There it goes, right there. Straight up out of the water. That very cool. All right. Use P to enter the periscope view. We'll hit P, and here is the periscope view. We'll right-click, and we can drag this over here to zero. They want to go, so north, pretty much, or 0 off the bow. There it is, right there. That is a merchant-looking ship. Okay, we did that. I to mark the target with laser range finding. So we'll hit I. And we just did that. Look at that. We got an alligator class. Now, another way we could figure that out, which we will figure out, well, I'll show you this later on, is you click signature, and we could actually go through a profile to line up what the alligator is. And we could probably, there it is right there, the alligator, and you can see how it lines up the lines right there. And we would be able to know what kind of ship that is based off of the profiles and what we see there live on the sonar. Not really worried about that for right now. That's a little more advanced. But here we are. We hit I. We've got the laser range finding already in there. And look at this. We have a firing solution of 95% already. The range is 2.3 KYD. Again, I'm really not really sure what that means. I'll have to ask my dad. He would definitely know. Our depth right there is 45 feet. But we're not moving the sub on this one. Let's continue on down here. The minimap displays your submarine contacts, torpedoes, and will be used to set weapon waypoints. Awesome. Continue on. Tactical map, minimap. So basically, you can center the map with backslash and all this good stuff. Okay, not really worried about that. Here we are, and there's the target. That's all we need to know. Firing a torpedo. Use Shift E to turn on the event camera for your upcoming torpedo attack. Okay, so we'll hit Shift E. There we go. We will be firing a non-homing dumbfire Mark 16 torpedo. Your target is not moving to several thousand yards directly north of your stationary submarine. To fire the torpedo, we're going to select the tube. So we're going to go with tube 1 right here. Torpedo tubes at the bottom left indicate that all 4 tubes are loaded and ready to fire. Use F or left click a torpedo icon to select which one we want to use. Like we can click around here. You know, we have 4, so we could shoot all 4 if we wanted to. Place a waypoint. So ensure your submarine, right up here, ensure your submarine is visible on the minimap, and it is there. And use space to set the waypoint. So we're gonna hit the space bar, and here we are with this little guy here. And to fire, all we have to do is just basically put it where the alligator is and right click. We'll go right click. There's 1 in the water. We're gonna do 2 on this guy. And then space bar and right click. So now we have 2 torpedoes in the water. We can close that guy out, and we can check it out. We'll hit P. You can see the 2 torpedoes on their way right now. Remember, we have torpedo view, F3, and that's the second one, and here's the first one. So they are just on their way right out of our sturgeon, and they are about to hit this ship right here. So let's go to Periscope view, and let's watch the fireworks happen together, shall we? It's very close. Very close. Pretty much any second now. Oh, yeah, baby. Boom. Oh, man. And remember, there's another one. Yep, there's the second one. I wanted to make sure we took this thing down fast. We can hit F4, or not F4, F2 out of the Periscope. So hit P to get out of Periscope. And you can see it's starting to sink there. F2 is the camera to check out the ship that we just sank. Look at the oil in the water. That looks amazing. Oh, man, that thing is going down fast. Look at that. Back to Periscope view. There it is right there. Look at that. The attention to detail is really, really, really good. I'm loving that. That thing is sinking quick, man. We destroyed it. We definitely destroyed it. Shift F1 to bring our thing back up. We did that. Okay, fantastic. Any combat. When ready to leave the combat, use escape. You got it. Abandon ship. Don't worry about that. Leave combat's what we want. That thing's going straight down, man. Look at that. Straight down. Like some underwater fire there. You see us happily just sitting there like, yeah, we got you. We got you. That thing, yeah, that's going straight down. Wow. Look at those effects, man. That is crazy. Very cool. We'll hit escape. We'll hit leave combat, and we can go on to the next mission. Wire-guided torpedoes. Things to practice modifying weapon settings, steering up weapons to targets, and knowing the limitations of wires. All right, let's go ahead and start this one. We'll accept. We are taking the sturgeon out once again. 25 KYD, all hands, man battle stations. And here we are. It loads actually quite quick after you load the first time, you know. We have any contacts? We have 1 sonar contact. Is he close range? We don't see him. So not really worried about it. All right, wire-guided torpedoes. Use Shift F1 to now read. Yep, blah, 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 blah. Tab to switch to full screen mode. Now, you can play this game in a full 3D setting like this, or you can hit Tab, and you can play it like this. Here we have 3 sonar contacts. Very cool stuff. Use Tab and use space and drag mouse to set waypoint approximately bearing 0, range 20. So we hit spacebar, and here we have a bearing right there in a range. So they want us to put it at bearing 000, which is right off the bow here, and then range of 20 KYD. So way out here to 20. Perfect, right there. Let's make sure it's at 0. Just like that, and right click to place that waypoint. And we've got a torpedo in the water. Beautiful. Now the third column is this. Here's weapon data 1. There's our course 360, range 0.6. It's tracking outward. Bearing 358, and there's the route, or I think that's the route. I forget the name of that one. And then time, that's the time left on that torpedo. Okay, very cool. Oh, here it is right here. Range to enable, and then time to run. So once we are at when this comes down to 0, we can pretty much enable it, and you can manually control these torpedoes based off of their wire. Pretty cool stuff. If torpedo 1 reaches the waypoint and it's already active, fire another torpedo as well. Okay, so we'll do that. Left click to pick up the waypoint. Drag the waypoint. You can do the same thing there. Very cool. All right, got it. One torpedo has reached its waypoint and is enabled. Use keypad 4 and 6 to change direction. Torpedo will continue straight unless tube setting. Okay, I think we have to activate it first though, right? Yeah, you have to activate it. Right click on the new position. Okay. Well, I say we do, let's do 2 of them. I mean, why not? Oh, not you. You. We want you to be same thing. We'll just do same thing. How about that? That 20 on a bearing of 0. Perfect. There we go. Now we'll have 2 in there. And you can see the little wire. Fantastic. We can get out of this. We'll hit tab. And there is the second torpedo on its way out there. We can hit the F2 key and we can go to this, check out the ships because we know what they are. And then we can go to F3, which is the torpedo. So that's the second one, and here's the first one. So he's way out ahead, as you can see. And he's nearby that target right there. So do they want us to do it? Once the torpedo reaches its waypoint, it becomes enabled and starts searching for a target. Now uses the sensor search in depth settings provided, can no longer have its waypoint moved, and can be steered directly. Here we go. 1 torpedo's reached. Yep, we did that. Other torpedo actions. 4 will activate a torpedo as if it had reached its waypoint. Shift 4 will cut the wire. All right, wire guided torpedoes will not home on friendly vessels, but one with a cut or broken wire can. Oh, that's good to know. So this one's right next to this Somel. So let's go ahead and have this guy activate. I'm gonna hit 4 on him. He was the first one we did. This one here. I hit 4. So now we're in active range. You can see it just instantly was like, okay, I know where my target is, and he's turning in on him now. He's starting to rise up in depth, and he's getting ready to strike this target right here. And you can see it right all in pretty much real time right here on the map mode. It's about to hit this bastard. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's a good hit right there. Boom, baby, boom. Sunk him. Got him. All right, cool. So we had that one. There's another one to the right. So what we could actually do, that Don is way over there on the right. We have one on the left too, which is another sonar hit, but we haven't seen it with the periscope. We could actually do that. Let's go to F1. Let's hit 0, bring our periscope up, and we'll hit P. There's the other one there, and the one we just blew up is pretty much right off the bow. And then this guy over here to the left, yeah, there's one right there for sure. We'll hit I on him to let it know what it is. There it is. It's an Andazan or whatever the hell that is. Okay, we'll hit 4 for this second torpedo. So he's actively searching now. He could go for that one or the Don, but we can control him now. I can hit 4 and turn him, and we're gonna spin him around towards the Andazan, this thing over here. As you can see right there, I'm manually doing that with the num key. So now he's pretty much going. He did a 90-degree turn left, and now we're going to turn him one more time this way. And if he does find something, he will pretty much go active. So let's go ahead and watch that happen. We'll hit P, and we can go to the torpedo. This little guy right here. There's the one sinking in the background. This guy is turning in towards the Andazan, which is over here. But here we are. If I hit 4 and 6 and we turn it, you can actually see this little guy move. You see that? We're moving it with the wire, which is pretty awesome. So he's definitely in attack mode. Yep, I can't even move him now. He's like, all right, I've got my firing solution of 95%, and I'm going to hit my target. So we can expect that. Let's go back to the periscope, and we'll have a look over here, and if we can see it blow up where we are here at there's the nose. There he is right there. Just off to our left. So that should be hitting him very soon. You can see you see it right there, and there's the distance. Very, very, very close. Oh yeah, he's gonna hit him right on the front there, on the right, it looks like. Boom, baby, boom, boom, boom. Come on. It's close. It's very close. Yes! Direct hit. That was awesome. That was really cool. So we could get the other one by doing the same thing if we wanted to. This guy over here on the right. And let's do that. You know, based off of the knowledge that we know now, we can actually hit the tab key, and we can move this around. So with this torpedo here, I could do spacebar and I can say, hey, I want you to go out here to the right. This is where I want you, over here. Because I know that Don is moving pretty much directly to the north. So I can right click there and we've got him in the water. I'm gonna put another one out there as well. Same idea. So we have 2 and there they go. They're on their way and they are on that predetermined path that we gave it, and they're gonna go search out the Don. So once it gets closer to the Don, we can steer it and try to get it into an active mode. But we just hit the 4 key, the number key above your keyboard, and we'll make it go active. So it's gonna be a little bit of a journey out there, but it shouldn't take too long. Here's the Don trying to get the hell out of Dodge. You can see both torpedoes in the water there. Look at the spray behind it. That's pretty awesome. And here's the Don itself, just pretty much chugging as fast as he possibly can go to get away from these torpedoes in the water. I'm sure they probably have an idea that they are after them at this time. So they're getting closer ever so slightly. We can always hit the F3 key and check them out themselves. But they are really, really, really getting close to the Don now. I'm afraid that he's going to be a little left of where they're at, but once they get in that wake, like where 4 is about to intercept, I'm going to activate them and so they can go into active search mode, and they're going to start looking for him pretty soon, actually. I got them pretty much out at the same time. That's pretty cool looking right there. The 2 in the water. And he is off there to the left. Yeah, he's booking it straight north now, which where they're just about in range of him, or getting closer to it. So actually, I think he's turning back to the right. Let's go ahead and try to activate 4 here. Oh, that was 3, and then activate you and check these guys out. There they go. They're in tracking mode now. They're trying to find their target, and they turned red, so I assume they know where the Don is. Yes, they both know where the Don is, and they are going to turn in on him and pretty much ruin his life today. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And let's watch the fireworks from afar here. It looks like they're going to hit him right in the stern, from what I can tell. They don't hit each other on the way in. I mean, that's always a possibility. Yeah, they're moving in right on his stern. Check these 2 out right here. They're like, yep, they're gonna go right in the back end here. Oh my God, look at this. This is pretty freaking amazing. Oh, look at that, so close. Boom, look at the shockwaves. Oh, and there's another hit. That's gonna rip that fucker right in half. Oh yeah, insta-stopped him. He's not going anywhere else today. No. Yeah, he's going down. Look at that hole we ripped in the back there. On both sides. That's a good way to take this thing straight down. I've never seen one of these rip in half yet. I don't know if that is possible in this game or not. But you never know. You never know. Look at that. That looks very, very, very good. I love it. Okay, back to Periscope. We can kind of look around here. Probably see the fire from miles away, I'd imagine. Yep, look at that. Burning way out there. Oh yeah, down she goes, and out of Periscope mode. And I'm not going to go into the maneuvering training mode. I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit about this game, but I do know how to get it moving. So we hit Q, and we can go to 1/3 right there. And we're going to put the Periscope down by hitting 0. There it goes, and we'll go up to 2/3. And sonar is telling us right now we're cavitating, which is this back here. We're making those bubbles off the back there, so we're producing sound in the water. Let's go ahead and go maneuvering speed, and let's go full flank bell there. There we go. So now we're at full speed, and we can manually change our ballast, or we can do the dive planks. We're going to do dive planks. Go down here, as you see right there, using the W and S key to do that. That's how you would dive. Pretty badass. And let's go ahead and surface. Now that we have no more threats, we can go ahead and surface this baby. And you'll get to see what it looks like up on top of the water. There she comes right out of the water like that. Very cool. We can move those dive planes right back to 0 here. And we have surfaced. We have surfaced our vessel. Very, very cool stuff. And that thing's long gone. We sank it pretty good. And for the final thing we were going to do in this video, I will show you an emergency blow of the ballast. So let's go ahead and go down. Down she goes. Now you can go down with ballast, or you can go down with the dive planks, which we're going to do with the dive planks because I want the ballast to be full. As you can see right there, the ballast is at 0. Not full, but you want it to be at 0. There we go. We put these back to plane of 0 or -5 or so. We can continue our descent. Passing 200 feet. Here's the conditions right here. You can see our depth. Still going down, still going down. You see our depth over here, 370, 380 feet. Let's keep going. I'm gonna go down to about 500 to 600 feet before we blow the ballast, because what you want to do is go pitch it straight up in full power and then blow the ballast. It's a remarkable looking sight. We should go straight down there. That's about 600 feet there. So let's go ahead and tilt her back. And we're gonna blow the emergency ballast here. Here we go. So tilt it all the way back. So we're going straight up, basically. It won't be straight up, but you know, we're going up. And we're gonna hit Shift R to blow the ballast. Here we go. Boom. Straight on up she goes. Look at that. Emergency ballast blow right here. And this thing is gonna surface like crazy. Imagine being in one of these when this happens. Here it comes. Boom. And that is how you get back to the surface immediately if you had to. But the ballast now is at about 56, and you cannot use your ballast. You can't do another emergency blow until it's back to 0. So it slowly goes back down, but you can get it there eventually. Let's bring our dive planes back to planes. All right, there. That's good. And we have surfaced. So that's a pretty good look at what is capable when it comes down to the torpedoes. Now, you know, we're using wire guided torpedoes, and you saw the easier ones where you just pretty much do a laser target and boom, it knows. They're smart. But these are the older ones, or I don't know if they're older, but they're not automatic, so it takes a little bit more finesse, as you will. I'm absolutely loving the game. I'm probably gonna play it. If not here on YouTube, I'll be streaming it live. And yeah, let me know if you want to see it on the channel. I'll gladly make another video of it, especially with the campaign. There's various missions. One, you actually have to go head to head with the submarine. That seems like a lot of fun. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.